know, this weekend our weather is coming up. You're going to be happy with it. But if you were in the Caribbean this past week, this is what you would have lived through. Devastation from Erica, the deadly hurricane at one point. Active weather update. Our storm hunters are in South Florida where it is pouring rain today. These are some scenes from Thursday near Miami where they caught some pretty wicked thunderstorms as you look out towards the Everglades there. Okay, so what happened with Erica? Because it was a hurricane, and we talked a lot about computer models. And it was interesting because every time the models run twice a day, once every 12 hours, every time they ran, they kept shifting this storm a little further to the west. Yesterday, after this storm, Erica had interacted with all of these mountains in Cuba, and if you go to southeastern Cuba, those mountains are 5,000 to 6,000 feet, and a plume of dry air. This storm now it's tropical low pressure, pouring rain, but the wind dynamic is not really with this. Erica will just rain itself out over Cuba and South Florida, which is not a bad thing because, you know, the sea surface temperatures in the Gulf of Mexico are 31 degrees. That's more than warm enough to sustain a very potent hurricane. We'll continue to monitor this depression because Erica has defied everything. It may have some rebirth left in it. A new storm was born off the coast of Africa this morning. Its name is Fred. It's tracking across the Atlantic. We'll follow it carefully too, but let's get on to more important things like our weather in Atlantic Canada. We'll start with this. Here's where we are on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and I'll pop up some of these maps in case you missed them on my Instagram account today. You'll be able to see them on Twitter. I'll even put some of them on Facebook. Let's talk about the east. We are at risk for some isolated thunder showers.
Notice that he stumbled when he was talking about the computer model because he knows they're geoengineering this storm, and he said the computer model kept pushing it over toward the land, toward New Orleans. Catching on to your Rothschild weather network.
Just terrific for everyone in the east. Nice, huh?